Hi and welcome to Ocean AI. Today I'm having a look at the longer term crypto markets. Just looking at the total market cap, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and probably have a look at Solana as well. So firstly, with the total market cap here, been tracing this ABCD down. That would take us down into 650 billion total market cap. We've had this low here, and there wasn't a big spike on that. We got the spike before it, and the spike down here, but then it drifted lower. So normally with a low, you'll get a spike like this, and then it'll carry on higher. This is why I'm thinking this is all corrective, and we're looking for one more move lower. Take us down to that 650, or even down to the 886, down around 450 billion. That will obviously shake a few people out, and yeah, but that's what happened. If we go back to 2017 high, 2018 high, same thing. Come back over the whole year, came back to the 88.6 retracement here, and then we went from there, making one more low before we took off. So we're going to run something similar like that. Then we'll be looking for these lower prices here. If we take a look, just for example, if we look at crypto runs similar to a tech stock, you could say, sort of starting to run like that. And with the crypto, we had the June 17 low as well, as the same as the Nasdaq. And with the Nasdaq, we're looking for this correction to finish up here as well, and then it's either going to drop lower, take out these lows, or we're just going to get a pullback back towards sort of 12,000, 11,800, and then resume higher. So this is why I think the crypto market's going to come down as well. We're coming into interest rate decision next week in the US, so that might play a big part in dropping this market. But that's to see next week. Anyway, we're in these area now, so if we go back to that total market cap, if we go in a bit closer, if I go into the 1 hour, closer look at this. So we've completed this Gartley up here, and we've also completed this butterfly pattern as well. If we look at this one here, this top here, double top there, pretty much double bottom, and then we run up to the 1.618 up here, and we've started to sell off now. So what we want to see, if it's going to continue lower, would be for it to hold this level, not get any higher. Yeah, it stopped at the 61.8% level there. So for it to be bearish, this is where it needs to stop. But the other option is that it's just going to be a correction, and we could get a run down to that 50 to 60% area down to here, even if it's down to here and then up. So that's the bullish side of things, and then we'll be looking for that sort of 1.3 to 1.5 area up there. For one more run higher. If it's really bullish, it might just come to the 382 here, and that would be just a ABCD. Yeah, right there at 965 roughly. So if we're bullish, this is where it'll stop, and then we'll see a bit of power out of there, and that could be that next move higher, but still corrective in the overall pattern. Otherwise, we might come down to the 50 to 60% area here and then rally. or the bearish option is that we're finished here and we're just going to keep going lower, and we could head down towards those lower targets. That's that one. That's a total market. Bitcoin's similar. So if we're looking at Bitcoin here, same thing. We've had this low, and then this is just a corrective, some would say bearish flag, lots of things you can call it, but we've got multiple ABCD patterns here coming into this 25k area. So might have one more little run up and then a drop, or same thing as I was looking at with a total market cap. So this could be a high and we could be looking for one more lower. So yeah, that's Bitcoin. Yeah, because Bitcoin's ABCD, like I was looking at on the total market cap, is down here at 12.5. That's the ABCD from the all-time high. That's down at 12.5, and then that 89% we're looking at on the total as well is where the crypto market seems to have come all the way back down to, is sitting at just over 11,000 there. So it's all setting up for one more move lower. I know a lot of people out there are calling in this the low, and we're off to the moon, as they tend to say, but I'm just looking at the patterns here, and the patterns seem to be telling me that we're going down one more. But also, like in the total market cap there, we've got that possibility of a bigger correction. So possibly getting up towards 33 or 35,000 up into this area here. That would really get the bulls excited, and then we could see a turn from there. So that would be, so if we look at time, so we go from this high to this high, and then go from that high to that high. That would come in around the 15th of August, so unless we're going to get some sort of real melt up top here, which is possible, really get everyone excited and then drop it. So things to look at there with Bitcoin. Ethereum's pretty much the same. Well, it's been a bit stronger over the last couple of weeks. It's come up towards its 50 and 60% retracement from this last high here. But if we take that high there, yeah, so 382 from this last major high here is here at the 1900 level, and if we get up to there, likely to get drawn to 2000 major number. So a couple of levels to watch there. Ideally, what you'd want just to trade it on the long side would be a pullback from here back to 1300, between sort of 1400 and 1250, something like that. If we could get a nice pattern back into there, so something like that, and then look for that next move up. That would be the place to go long. But we've completed patterns here as well, just like Bitcoin, so we could keep going lower. Yeah, so that's that one. What else we got? What else? Solana. We have a look at Solana here. Solana has made the 89% retracement from the all-time high. Go to the... So last year was a massive year for Solana. But since that top at 260 odd, we've come all the way back down to the 89%. So this could be seen as bullish. But we've still got the same pattern here. From this last high, we've went through to the 60% area. If we go to take that last major high there, Could possibly get up to the 70 area here. Get one more blast up before we come down again. But ideal scenario would see it fall over from somewhere here and then drop down towards, probably looking at about 20 to 25. And if we could get that, that would be the good place to pile in and look for the moon. But as it stands, still corrective phase, so whether we go higher or lower first, but if we want to be buying, we want to be buying down here. Or on a pullback here, if I go into a smaller time frame. So with this last run, if we can get, may have already completed it. So we come down to the 50% area here. What we might get, ideal scenario for the long side, would be that we've completed this little Gartlian here. So from here to that high, that low, and then up to the, didn't quite get to the 61%, but we got to the 50%. So ideally you'd want to see that move down there to look for a long trade. Be A, B, C, D down to the 707. Down here. Yeah, that would bring us down to the 707, and that would give us a really nice buy pattern down here. That would be there. And that would be the place to have a go long. Because if it fails here, it's likely to head down towards those mid to low 20 areas. So that's what we're looking at for Solana, and yeah, Ethereum and Bitcoin, total market cap. So yeah, just thought I'd do a crypto update, and yeah, hope this helps. So hope this helps. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.